first thing visitors see when they walk into the exhibit is a living room. That's our January section of the exhibit. And into the living room has landed an actual Huey helicopter that was actually used in Vietnam. To get across the idea in this really dramatic way of a helicopter landing in a living room of the living room war, the impact, this colossal impact of the war on American life, much of it experienced through television in 1968. We really wanted to focus on a single year. 1968 was an obvious one because a lot has been written about it, a lot of focus on 68 as a kind of epitome of the 1960s, as a moment, a 12-month moment when kind of, I think of it as like all of the 60s being tipped on its side and landing into 1968. All of the violence, all of the drama, all of the color, the music, the excitement, the terror, really, of the 1960s kind of comes to an incredible culmination in 1968. So we want people to get a sense of that relentlessness, that kind of cascading avalanche of events and emotions that happened during the year. Protests by this will get that large, though this is just a mock-up. There's a space capsule has landed in the living room because in December, right at Christmas time in 1968, the Apollo 8 mission flew to the moon and made the first manned orbit of the moon. And on Christmas Eve, 1968, from the capsule, the Apollo 8 crew read from the book of Genesis and broadcast back to the largest television audience that had ever watched anything in history up to that point as they went across the surface of the moon.